Hello everybody, we're back again. As I had indicated, we are going to do our Latchbar morning or daily workout. But it is morning though, so we're going to get right to it. We have our basic Latchbar with a set of straps, double set, a set of straps to do sit-ups, and a set of straps to do crunches. They're adjusted at my height, so when you get your set, you'll have to adjust your straps to your height. They will come pre-assembled as I had indicated in the review. So, with no further ado, we are going to get started. Couple of deep breaths. Keep going. To your next exercise. We are using the Latchbar attachment system to conduct a normal exercise, doing sit-ups, crunches, presses, pulls, squats, curls, you name it. We do it all. Our system attaches to flat resistance bands and also tubular resistance bands. Our next demo will be with tubular bands attached to the sit-on, lay-on Latchbar. We will conduct a press using this attachment. While we are lying down, we'll place the flat Latchbar under our shoulder blades, making sure it is secure so that we can conduct our exercise. Notice the proper use of the resistance band. I do not let it completely collapse. You make sure it maintains resistance while you're doing your exercise. In order to get the most out of it. Now the back of my arm has changed since I just did those. And you should feel your exercise. You should always feel it in the area that is being impacted. We're doing another abdomen exercise. Holding on to the straps is only to assist you. The exercise should be conducted targeting your abs. That's the main objective of that exercise. Now we're on the bench, and we're going to conduct basically the same exercise. We're going to crunch our abdomen once again. And I always emphasize working out your abdomen because it is the toughest muscle to get under control. Reason being is because we never do the exercise targeting our abdomen. We exercise our legs, we exercise our arms. We need to target our abdomen because it is the most out of proportion. Let's face it, with everybody. There's a lot of real strong people, but their stomach is sticking out real far. And the reason because they do not work their abs like they work everything else. And we have to start targeting that area, because we're starting to look like the animals that we eat. I'm sorry. We are. If you actually get down on your fours, on your hands and knees, take a look at your belly then. See what it resembles. Look, I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm trying to get you to get to understand what's important. I'm trying to target my abs. I've been doing it all my life. I've been successful sometimes, but for the most part, I've kept my stomach down. I have been delinquent, which we all are. So I'm not trying to beat anyone up. I'm just trying to tell you how you got to where you are and what you can do about it. You have to address it. Don't go the quick way. The quick way could be hazardous to your health. You ladies, you guys that do these lipos and stuff, I'm not criticizing you, I'm just telling you to be careful. Any of these bypasses, any of these lap bands, all of that stuff, be very careful. You have to set it in your mind, your goal, and how you're going to reach your goal via a plan. You have to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, it's going to be difficult to reach your goal because your plan outlines what you're supposed to do, and then you have to have the discipline to stick to it. A friend of mine was 249 pounds. His height is about 5'8". Now you know that's unproportional, but he did something about it. What do you think he did? He explored all different kinds of methods of how he was going to turn that around. He decided to do it naturally. It took him 2 years, 2 full years, but he lost 100 pounds through exercising and dieting properly. So we have the mental capacities to do these things. We don't apply ourselves. He looks like a totally different person and a new man. He feels so much better. And of course, he looks so much better. And he's happy. So I'm telling you, you can do it too. Our calories put us in real danger. You know, we sit and we watch television. Within that hour or within 30 minutes, you'll see so many food commercials that you want to go and raid your kitchen, your cabinets, everything, to get something to snack on. That is part of the problem. TV and our undisciplinary actions. So yeah, we can sit back and blame it on TV, but think about it. The TV didn't make you do it. It's because you didn't have self-discipline to not do it. You've heard me mention discipline. You've heard me mention consistency. You've heard me mention calories. All these things come right back to us, and they are associated with our health. And it's up to us to turn that health around. Because no one's going to do it for us. We are the ones that have to do it. So if you don't apply yourself in all ways, remember that plan that you're supposed to be sticking to? That's applying yourself. If you apply yourself, you're going to attain your goal. Set it in your mind and do it. And you can. I can't curl this though, even if I set it in my mind. But I can pull on it, and I can pull on it pretty far. So I just want to show you the difference. No matter what I do, I can't curl that. But you can do what you set out to do. And I can curl this if I put less resistance on there. So there's ways of doing what has to be done. There's no real shortcut in reaching your goal to a weight problem. There's no real goal. There's no real shortcut to attaining that goal. It's called hard work. It's called discipline. It's called following your plan. and saying to yourself that you can do it. Convincing yourself by doing it. And you can. If you don't convince yourself that you can do it, you just won't be able to do it. Set in your mind and be determined that you can do it, and you'll be able to get it done. Like I said, like you saw me pretending that I could curl that extreme amount of resistance, I was doing it to prove a point. Certain things that you can do, you do. Certain things you know you can't do. And I knew I couldn't curl that. But that didn't mean I can't try. You try anyway. Even if you don't think you can. So then you figure out how you can do it. And you work your way to your goal. You make yourself stronger by doing it less, with less resistance to build your strength to do what you want to accomplish. So you make it less to get more. And you'll get there. You just have to have consistency and be confident, because it's going to happen. Don't think it's going to happen overnight, because nothing happens overnight that's good. Unless a baby is born. I don't mean things like that. I'm talking about as it relates to your losing weight. Don't go to the hospital under the knife to lose weight. That's not practical. It's only going to cause problems down the road. I had a friend of mine, true story. All these are true stories. Any story I tell. He was a 5'6". He looked like he probably weighed 300 pounds. Nice gentleman. Really, really a nice guy. He had all kinds of ailments, diabetes, high blood pressure. God, he had so many different things. It was unbelievable. He went and got the gastric bypass. And I'm telling you, he started losing weight. He looked fantastic. Unfortunately, well, let me take it a little bit further. Not only did he look fantastic, his blood pressure problem went away, his diabetes problem went away, and then other things started to happen to him. He started not feeling well, and he passed away. So that's why I don't think that those things are good ideas. They work for some, but you may be in that percentage that it doesn't work for you. You might be my guest if that's what you want to do. I would encourage you not to. Take the long road. It's healthier. I know it's painful and hard to do, but all this other stuff is just as painful and just as hard to do. Now, if you see what we've done here, we've taken our system and we've made it so that it's easier for us to conduct this curl that we were doing before. Okay? We have lighter resistance bands to give us a chance to do the curl. And it's not discouraging us. We're getting it done. And we're benefiting from it. That's my point. We're getting it done in more ways than one. So now we're going to take a set of elevators and we're going to do one of the exercises that everybody forgets to do. Now, I'm not sure why, but push-ups are sort of like sit-ups. No one wants to do push-ups just as much as you don't want to do the sit-ups. Curls and things like that are good, but you can use your own body resistance to do a lot of exercise that you don't think that you can do. And a push-up is basically using your own body resistance. So let's get in the push-up position and begin. How about that? We reeled those things right off, didn't we? Without even a problem. That's what you want to be able to do. You want to just knock them right out. You're able to do it, but you got to give yourself a chance. Giving yourself a chance is very, very important. And you can do it. You just can't say, I want this, and don't make it yours. You're saying you want this, and we're making it ours. We have to make it ours in order for us to have any impact on the outcome. If you don't do anything about what your condition is to change it or to make it better, it just won't happen. Don't rely on diet alone. We need to exercise. Diet alone won't get you where you need to go. It'll help you lose pounds, but you won't get any strength So as you lose pounds, you're becoming weaker if you do not exercise. That's right. So exercising is very, very, very important. And we all can do some type of exercise. Don't tell me you can't. Can't is a forbidden word. You can do it. I'm not cheating myself. I know we can do it. I encourage you to do so. Don't get me started, because I'm sure I have just as many ailments as you have, and possibly more. So let's not get started on that. You start off a little gradually, simply doing what you can do. No more than that, and you will get there. You will definitely be able to achieve your goal if you set it in your mind. And don't be distracted. The Latchbar exercise system, you see how comfortably I'm working out? I'm not killing myself, but I'm really working my muscles that need to be worked. I'm doing my full body, and I feel good. I'm not killing myself. I might be helping myself to live longer, but I'm not adding to the dangers. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not killing myself. I'm not injuring myself. Can't say you don't have time. All of us have time. All of us. Think of all the time that you waste and put it all together. Well, you don't need to go to a gym. This could be your gym. You have room in your home. You can set it up so that it's portable. Just put it in a bag when you're finished. Put it into your closet. That's all it is to it. Going to a gym costs you money and time. And then you say you don't have time to do it. You do. 20 minutes to the gym, 20 minutes back. That's 40 minutes right there. Then you have to get dressed when you get to the gym. 10 minutes in, 10 minutes out. That's a whole hour. That's the time you wasted. You could have done that at home. I'm only trying to help you. Think logically. You want to achieve your goal? Stop making excuses. Watching me will not get you there. Doing it yourself will get you where you need to be. I can only encourage you and show you how to do it. You can log on to my channel. I'm on YouTube. There's more than 75 workouts right on YouTube. And you don't have to work out the full length of the time that you see me working out. Work out up to your time and then shut it off until you're able to do whatever you want to do. That's how this works. We all want to be young for the rest of our lives. It doesn't work like that. You're young and beautiful when you're young. But when you're old, you're still beautiful, but you're just old. I am too. I'm not just talking about you. But we need to do something so that we can make it, so we can manage. This will help us manage. Because before, when we were young, we didn't need exercise like we do now. We exercised all the time. You just didn't account for it like we have to today. We were always on the run when we were much younger. That was our exercise. Now, you become a couch potato. You're not doing anything but snacking and gaining weight. How do I know? I know. I've done the same thing. I see people doing the same thing. They do it all around me. I try not to do it, to be honest with you. But sometimes I find myself getting caught up and I go on a hiatus without exercising. And I pay for it because I gain pounds too. These days, we don't have to even take steroids to grow. Believe it or not, we're all taking steroids whether we want to or not. And especially if we eat meat. Why do I say that? Steroidal vitamins and everything is in the animal feed. That's right. Believe it or not, it's in the animal feed. That's why people are so much bigger. That's right. I've never seen people this big before. Come on. So if it's in the animal feed, it all automatically goes into us. We ingest it. And the fast food places, how do you think they're able to reproduce a chicken from being born to a full adult in 30 days? It used to take 90 days normally for a chicken to grow. Now it's 30 days. How did that happen? Steroids. Cows and pigs are no different. It's in the animal food. Believe me, or don't believe me, it's up to you. Some people are born like they were born in a gym. Not all of us look like that. So you have to accept what you got and work with it. Not everyone's going to look like Shaquille O'Neal. No one's going to be that big and that powerful looking. Unless you are born to be. That's what I'm talking about. So let's work with what we got and improve on what we got so that we look and feel better. You can do it. There's no doubt in my mind. You have to put it in your mind that you can do it. And stop using that word that shouldn't be in your vocabulary. CAN''T. Don't use that word unless there is no choice. These days they have all kinds of remedies for about everything that we've experienced in life. Just don't go too far. I only suggest getting done what really, really needs to be done. Like, for example, I had no choice as far as I was concerned for my hip replacement surgeries. And the reason I say I had no choice is because I was in so much pain. And I was walking around with a cane. That's not quality of life. I didn't want to live like that. Was I sure that I was going to be able to bounce back? No. Was I very concerned about getting it done? Yes. This is better than what I was experiencing. Take a look at me now. I'm not walking with a cane. I'm not in unbearable, excruciating pain at nighttime especially. I don't walk with a limp. I can run, I can jump rope, I can do a little bit of everything. And the reason I can is because of this. This is therapy. Exercise is therapy. It made me stronger and enabled me to get back to nearly where I was at before. before I had any hip problems at all. Now, I'm not going to say I'm perfect, but sometimes, like I said, you don't have a choice. So I took the gamble, and sometimes we have to. Some gambles are too risky. Gastric bypass is too risky. Unless you weigh 600 pounds, then I guess you really don't have a choice at that point. That's my point. But you do have a choice. You can stop eating like you do, and you can start walking. Because if you're really, really overweight, that may be all you can do until you are able to work out. So you do what you can do to create the best circumstance for you. And you'll get to work. That's what it's all about. This was the only item, this is the only thing that we own, our body. Anything else, your house, your car, whatever else you got, it don't belong to you. I know it's in your name. I understand all that. But it's not going to fit in your coffin. And the reason I say that is because you need to take more or better care of what you really, really own. This is what we own, our body. This is what we need to take care of better. Put more emphasis on taking care of your body, your health. That's what you need to be putting emphasis on. Something that you have control of. And you do have control of your body. Some of you don't think that you do because you let it go too far. But you do have control. You got to remember, you are the one that contributed to your condition. So you need to contribute to getting out of whatever that condition is. And you can do it. Don't be weak. You can do it. You have to be strong in order to get it done. Don't be one to talk about it. You have to be about it. Walk the walk, not just talk the talk. Sorry about that. You hear me? We're getting this good workout in, and it's a good one. So, this is how we have to work out in order to achieve our goal. You may not have to work out as hard, but you have to work out. You may not want to work out as hard, but you have to work out. You have to do some type of activity, some type of exercise in order to maintain any type of shape. So when you work out, make sure that you don't overdo it, but do it. And do it religiously and consistently in order to achieve your goal. And don't be discouraged that you don't start losing weight right away. Remember, you have to do a number of different things when you exercise and you expect to lose weight. You also have to change your eating habits. That might be the first thing you need to do overall. Change your eating habit to accommodate what you're looking to do. Then you're giving yourself a chance. The Latchbar exercise system, if you use resistance bands, will change your whole way of viewing resistance bands. It's available on my website. The website is www.lw500products.net. Log on to my daily workouts. They're on YouTube. Log on to my channel. Go into the search field. Type in LW500 Latchbar exercise system. Subscribe to the channel. That way you'll see all of my workouts. Otherwise, you will only see a few. So subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost anything, so that you have the opportunity to view and take advantage of all the workouts for the Latchbar attachment system. Trust me, you'll appreciate the workouts, and if you purchase the system, you'll appreciate it even more. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.